The NBA made a huge mistake when they failed to give the Charlotte Hornets the chance to pair Victor Wembanyama with LaMelo Ball. It has been rumored for decades that the NBA draft lottery is rigged. In 2023, the Hornets were just one ping pong ball away from securing the first overall pick. This would have not only fundamentally changed the future of the Hornets, but the future of the NBA.
With the first pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Victor Wembanyama from Nanterre, France.
Instead, the San Antonio Spurs won the draft lottery and took Victor Wembanyama, leaving Charlotte to settle for the second overall pick, and they would end up taking Brandon Miller. Miller has been solid for the Hornets, don't get me wrong, but he is nowhere close to the same level as Wemby. The Hornets' near miss is one of the biggest what-ifs in recent NBA history in my opinion. A LaMelo Ball and Wembanyama duo would have been one of the most exciting and marketable pairings the league had seen in years. I have no idea how NBA teams would manage to stop these guys on the court together. Just imagine the excitement and electricity that would have surrounded the Hornets if these guys were on the same team. The city of Charlotte, which hasn't seen a good team since the 2016 Panthers, would be alive and thriving again. Two young dynamic stars with incredibly high ceilings would have turned Charlotte into must-see TV. The potential for highlight plays from LaMelo's crazy passes to Wemby's unreal dunks and blocks would have been a gift to basketball fans around the world. In a league where young talented players are increasingly becoming the face of the NBA, this duo would have been the perfect blend of talent and marketability. With the NBA's ratings in decline this season, having two of the most exciting young players on the same team would have provided a much needed spark. The interest of surrounding a Ball-Wemby duo could have generated unmatched ticket sales, media coverage, and fan engagement, especially given that both players are early in their careers and could dominate the league for years to come. This would have 100% been a game changer for the NBA. Victor Wembanyama in particular is viewed as the future face of the NBA, standing at 7'5" with elite skills on both ends of the floor. Wembanyama represents a new era of big men who can shoot, pass, and protect the rim like never seen before. He moves like a guard, and it's a scary sight when you see him bringing up the ball and pulling up from the logo. Although Wembanyama is currently out for the remainder of the 2024-2025 season due to an injury, his impact when healthy has been undeniable. Averaging 24.3 points, 11 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game, Wembanyama has shown why he was the clear number 1 overall pick and the most hyped prospect since LeBron James. His presence in Charlotte would have been a massive win for small market teams like the Hornets. LaMelo Ball, already a star in his own right, has been balling for the Hornets this season. Averaging 25 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists per game, Ball has proven that he is a franchise player. His ability to create for others with his flashy passing and his scoring ability would have made him the perfect backcourt mate for Wembanyama. I feel like having a player on the floor as talented as Wemby would have created a new identity for the Hornets and a foundation for long-term success. People around the NBA would finally have to put some respect on the Hornets' name. The debate over the NBA draft lottery's fairness has been ongoing for years, with conspiracy theories and rumors swirling around the whole process. Some NBA fans believe that the lottery is rigged to ensure that certain teams get top picks, whether it is to increase ratings or ensure that star players are placed in bigger markets. For example, the very famous New York Knicks cold envelope theory. It was rumored that they put their envelope in a freezer so that David Stern would know to pick the cold envelope last in the 1985 draft. They would end up selecting Hall of Famer Patrick Ewing with the number 1 overall pick. The Spurs had worse odds than the Hornets, Rockets, and Pistons to get the number 1 pick, but somehow they got it. Many have speculated that the NBA has a big time interest in placing Wembanyama in a bigger market like San Antonio, because they have transformed some legendary centers into NBA champions. I strongly believe that the NBA plays a role in the outcome of the lottery. Wembanyama's success in San Antonio, paired with the Hornets' own struggles to build a contending team, raises the question for me on whether the NBA is doing enough to promote its own small market teams. With the right talent, small market teams can not only thrive but provide more free agency destinations for big time names. Had Wembanyama been placed in Charlotte, it could have been a major win for the league's diversity in terms of team success. The NBA obviously made a huge mistake by not allowing LaMelo Ball and Victor Wembanyama to team up, but there is still a chance for the league to redeem themselves. With the 2025 draft approaching, the Hornets have another shot at landing a generational talent. Cooper Flagg, the top prospect from Duke University, is expected to be a game changer. He would fit into the Hornets starting roster perfectly. The Hornets currently have some of the best odds to secure the first overall pick. If the Hornets can win the lottery this time around, they can pair LaMelo Ball with Flagg, a versatile and dynamic player who could help turn the Hornets into solid contenders in the Eastern Conference. By awarding the Hornets with the first overall pick in the 2025 draft, the NBA can start to right its wrong. A future featuring LaMelo Ball and Cooper Flagg could ignite the Hornets and give them a chance to be a good team for years to come. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Culture is out!